Greetings, literature lovers. Today we are going to talk about prosody. Yes, at least some glimpse of it. Let's begin with Chaucerian stanza. It's also called royal rhyme. So called because it was first used in England by Chaucer. He's the father of English poetry. Most probably he borrowed it from France. It is also called rhyme royal because it was used by King James I of Scotland in the 15th century for its well-known poem King's Square. The Chaucerian stanza, a stanza of 7 iambic pentameter lines. In this stanza, the first line rhymes with the third, second with the fourth and fifth, and the last two lines rhyme together, thus forming a couplet. Now the rhyme scheme is AB, ABB, CC. The stanza is particularly suited for narrative verse, and Chaucer used it for several stories in the Canterbury Tales. Now Shakespeare used it for his Rape of Lucrece, and in the Victorian age it was used by William Morris for his The Earthly Paradise. Next is Ottawa Rima. Now this stanza was first used in England in early 16th century by Sir Thomas Watt. He frequently went to Italy on diplomatic missions, and it was from there that he introduced this stanza form into England. It is a stanza of 8 lines in iambic pentameter, 6 of which rhyme alternately, and the other 2 form a final couplet with a separate rhyme ABAB, ABCC. Like the Chaucerian stanza, it is also well suited for narrative purpose. It has also been used for satirical purposes. Shelley used it for his The Witch of Atlas, Keats for his Port of Basil, and Byron for his John Juan. Next is Spenserian stanza. This stanza is caused because it was first used by the poet Spenser for his romantic epic The Fairy Queen. It is a stanza consisting of 8 iambic pentameter lines and an alexandrine or a line of 12 syllables at the end. The first line rhymes with the third, and second, fourth, fifth, and seventh line rhyme together, and the sixth line rhyme with the eighth one and the ninth. The rhyme scheme is ABAB, BCBCC. In the early 18th century, James Thomson used it for his Castle of Indolence. It was used by Byron for his Childe Harold, by Keats for Eve of St. Agnes, by Shelley for Revolt of Islam and Adonis, and by Tennyson for The Lotus Eaters. Next is Tedzorima. Yeah, the spelling and the pronunciation is a bit different. Now the Tedzorima is an Italian verse form, and it was first used with great success by the Italian poet Dante for his monumental epic The Divine Comedy. In England it was used with considerable success by Shelley for Ode to the West Wind, Prophecy of Dante by Byron, Browning's The Statue and the Burst, and William Morris, The Defense of Guinevere, are also written in this stanza. Now, terzo rima is simply a group of three lines forming a unit. In this stanza, first line rhymes with third, second line rhymes with first and third of the following tercet, that is group of three lines. In this way, each tercet is linked up with the next, the first with second, second with third, and so on. The tercet may be run or closed. In a run on tercet, the sense overflows or runs on from one tercet to another. On the other hand, in the closed variety, each tercet forms a complete sentence. Both these types have been used in England, but the run-on variety has been generally favored.